You're going to turn your back on the problem. You're going to throw 100% of your attention, your energy, which whatever you focus on expands, and that's going to expand, bringing your desire into your reality. So we won't be thinking about our problems. What are we doing? We will be thinking of the solution. Hi, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are live. Action. Get in there with your dreams, goals, visions, purposes, and acts of service. So, okay, welcome back. Thank you for joining me. We have been doing Neville Goddard's At Your Command, so we're going to get back to that. But we always start off each and every video with a prayer for the world. We are holding up Lahaina, Kula, Maui, all of Maui, Oahu, the Big Island, and we are holding many other spots of the world up in prayer as well. So just open your heart, let it be expansive, align your heart and mind. Just let the energy, you don't have to try real hard. Just open, let the energy roll up and down, create that circuit. Chakras, spinning energy centers, front and back, our will, God's will. Let's shake it off. Okay, open up. All right, let's lift the world up. Here we go. We lift the world up. Love, peace, joy, provision, abundance, every wonderful thing. Okay, now we're going to just lift the world and these things up to God, casting your burdens, for He cares for you. Okay. Get back to our readings! Yay! Thank you for joining me. Okay, so where did we leave off? We left off with Neville explaining to us that when we are feeling ourselves to be that in which we want to be, so I am, whatever that is, you're going to start to come through a feeling of expansiveness. He goes on to tell us to be courageous and to never fear, because the 3D will drop if you stay focused on your dream, goal, vision, purpose, or act of service. It's going to throw stuff up. The matrix is going to throw stuff in and at you, but you got to be very clear on what you're here to do, what you're here to manifest and experience. And feeling is one of the secrets. So he also, we ended with him telling us that in this deep and expansive consciousness or state, okay, we are all working on getting into states, good states, and activating them in ourselves and then walking them out in the world. So like a match that's lit and then it hits a match book, or even like fireworks at New Year's and the 4th of July and stuff, the big 10,000, we are lighting up the world. You are the light of the world. And Neville tells us that in this expanded state or this consciousness, we will find ourselves to be a power that we had never dreamed of. So would you love to be a power that you have never dreamt of? Think of these tools, take these tools, activate these tools, heart and mind align, and take action, practice till you get perfect. And you're going to just start seeing your whole life will change for the better. Okay, so we're going to pick up where we left off, and at your command, boom, here we go. The things desired before you shove off from the shores of limitation are the fish you are going to catch in the deep. Oh, oh my gosh, okay. Ring, ring, ring. Here we go. because you are here on purpose for a purpose. If you needed a sign, ding, I am the sign. Get going on your dreams, goals, visions, purposes, and acts of service, because the world needs you. But what does he say? He says the things desired before you shove off the shores of limitation are the fish you're going to catch in the deep. So you're going to shove off, meaning move away from the shores of limitation. You get that? The shore is full of limitation. You're going to push off from the shore, and your desire is out in the deep. And you are going to get out into the deep, and you will be catching fish in that deep space, which is manifesting your dreams. So because you have lost all consciousness of your problems and barriers, did you hear that? You have lost all consciousness of your problems and barriers. Did you hear that? You have lost all consciousness of your problems and barriers. It's no more. Capuzzi, apao, done, no, finito. Okay, here we go. It is now the easiest thing in the world to feel yourself to be the one. Who? The one with the thing desired. I love this, Neville. Ding! Drop the mic, Neville. Okay, so because you have lost all consciousness of your problems and barriers, so what? Get thee behind me. Obstacles, get thee behind me. Problems, get thee behind me. Barriers. Because now, by doing so, it is the easiest thing now to feel, which is an expansive state, myself or yourself to be the one with the thing desired. Neville goes on to say, because I am, your consciousness, is the resurrection and the life, you must attach this resurrecting power that you are to the thing desired if you would make it appear and live in your world. So did you catch that? You are using the resurrection power to bring your dreams out of the dead wasteland to life, to fruition. So now you begin to assume the nature of the thing desired by feeling. I am wealthy. I am strong. And when these feels, you're catching feelings. If you're going to catch feelings, these are the feelings we want to catch. Get that feeling state. I am wealthy. I am free. I am healthy. I am loved. I am travel. I am business success. Whatever it is. Okay, when these feels, Neville's so cool, it's in caps, is fixed within yourself, your formless being. Are you hearing this? Your formless being will take upon itself the forms of the things felt. If you're really honest and you start looking around, you're going to really realize you are a powerful creator and nothing is outside that's not inside. So if you do not like what's going on outside, go inside. And as Neville says, we're going to get these feels. We're going to fix them within ourselves. The higher order feels, right? We are not using these tools to hurt ourselves or others. And then what? Your formless being, God within, the I am, will begin to take upon itself the form of the things felt, such as I am wealthy, I am strong, I am healthy, I am loved, I am traveled, I am business success, what have you. And you will become crucified upon the feeling of wealth, freedom, and strength. Neville, you will become crucified upon the feeling of wealth, freedom, and strength. Remain buried in the stillness of these convictions. Oh, so you'll be crucified to this, okay? When you lift your arms up too, you notice you're a cross. And in fact, I was looking at the Ankh. We are Ankhs as well. I mean, there's many, many symbols set to us to communicate with us things. So we get that and we get going. Remain buried in the stillness of these convictions. Wealthiness, I am wealthy, I'm strong, whatever, I'm healthy. And then, as a thief in the night, when you least expect it, these qualities will be resurrected in your world as living realities. So do you desire to live in the world, live your realities, to live your dreams, to live your goals, to live your visions, to live your purpose, to live your acts of service, to live fully in these beautiful states? Because you get to choose what states you live in, what environments you're in, what life track you live. You get to choose this. So what are you choosing? So we're going to keep going. The world shall touch you and see that you are flesh and blood, for you will begin to bear fruit of the nature of these qualities newly appropriated. This is the art of successful fishing for the manifestation of life. Throw it out there. For the manifestation of life. You hear this? Successful realization of the thing described is also told to us in the story of Daniel in the lion's den. Stories help us to walk things out. They help us to give us clues and give us wisdom. Stories are very powerful. Especially if you're not running them in negative loops and then using them to like traumatize yourself, right? Healthy stories. So here it is recorded that Daniel, while in the lion's den, turned his back upon the lion. So here we go with the slamming of the door of Abdullah in our faces. Here it is recorded that Daniel, while in the lion's den, turned his back upon the lions and looked toward the light coming from above. And the lions remained powerless, and Daniel's faith in his God saved him. So he turned his back on the problem, and he had faith that God would walk him through. This is also your story, and you too must do as Daniel did. If you found yourself in the lion's den, so that's like a lot of circumstances that are going on in the planet. If you find yourself in the lion's den, you would have no other concern but lions. You would not be thinking of one thing in the world but your problem, which the problem would be lions, right? So you're going to turn your back on the problem, meaning you're going to shut out the doubt, you're going to shut out the problem, and you're going to keep your energy and your heart and mind aligned with the higher order value, with the higher order dream, with the higher order value of vision, the higher order purpose, the higher order act of service, the higher order. You're going to turn your back on the problem. You're going to throw 100% of your attention, your energy, which whatever you focus on expands, and that's going to expand, bringing your desire into your reality. So we won't be thinking about our problems. What are we doing? We will be thinking of the solution. So, wow, Neville, awesome. Okay, so he just kind of keeps touching off on Bible stories and also hitting the psychological aspects that these stories can have. They're clues all around us. All right, so what is it that you are creating today? What are you up to? What are you taking action towards in your life? I would love to hear. Please put it in the comments. And I would like to thank you for your prayers for Maui and the world, Oahu, the water crisis and all these things, and for every place on the planet, Palestine, Israel, Yemen, New York, Florida, you know, all these different things going, the grieving, the shootings, whatever. We're going to continue to lift up the world in prayer and watch miracles happen. So thank you for joining me. I do appreciate each and every one of my subscribers. Thank you, community. We are building this family. And then please like, subscribe, leave your positive comments, because what you say and matters in the world. So let's make sure that we're moving ourselves into these higher energy, frequency, and vibrations. We are going for the gusto to raise up the critical mass of humanity. So thank you, thank you, thank you. We're raising that crystal critical mass of consciousness that we may live in the new earth, this new social memory complex. All right, so thank you for joining me. I will be praying for each and every one of you. Just remember to take great care of yourself. No self-harm, no numbing out with things, and no suicide. None of those things. You are here on purpose for a purpose, and if you needed a sign, it's here. Get to going on these things and believe. God will walk you through. Just the way he walked Daniel through, and Daniel's faith in God saved him, we're going to have that same bold faith, and we're going to continue to expand our hearts, our minds, and our energy fields to make these life realities come right into center stage within us and around us. So thank you for joining me, and I'll be praying for each and every one of you, and may you be in and at peace.